Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Trevor McDonald. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Thomas Sanchez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gilbert on the move. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Alec Burleson.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Ivan Herrera, batting with one down, takes a strike. McDonald, a 6'2" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. And that's in the dirt. Two out, space is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Matthew Liberatore.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Elliot Ramos leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that skips in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. And there's the ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie, found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And here is Devers, and that one fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age. Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, no outs. Willie Adames stands in.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ramos, the lead runner, out at second. Devers at first with no outs.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Line drive, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Matt Chapman. Fastball for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Tapped out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. He's in there, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Stepping in, Bryce Eldridge. Golden opportunity right here. Just off the inside edge. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And now it's even up. And that one is lifted in the air. It drops in, gets away a little bit. One run's in. The second run scores, and it's 4-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Nobody out, runner at first. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the second baseman, Christian Koss.
Second baseman, Christian Koss.
And there's the strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On a second, they get 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to
Drew
finish.
Gilbert.
And here is Drew Gilbert. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Two one now. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at
Leading
Oracle
off for the
Park, now the
Cardinals,
left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. McDonald back to work. Now one missed.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
That misses.
That's the ball.
2-0. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Check swing, called strike. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
1 out, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Out to short, Adames. 2 up, 2 down.
Go.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And that one missing low. Right through there for a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Andrew Kisner.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a foul ball. That one way inside. Hit in the air, right field. Walker makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He walked and came around to score his first time up. This one high in the air to left center. Scott on the move. Long run. Nice grab. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders
the
get about 10
designated hitter,
minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this,
Devers.
and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a strike to Devers.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8.
And up next for St. Louis, Jimmy Crooks. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 9th, center fielder Victor Scott II.
And the batter now, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Two outs. Up the middle, Adames on the run, throw to first, on the money, nice play. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here, 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's the pitch to Adames. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouls it off, still 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it's even up. And that's down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one in the air. Sajazi hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
And here is
Chapman.
Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2.
That one
One
almost
ball,
got
two
him.
strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Scott pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
And here's the first baseman, Bryce
Eldridge.
Eldridge. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed.
Oh, yeah.
And the next
2 and
pitch is
1.
way outside. Two down, nobody on. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
2 and
Off
2.
balance as well. Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering in the dirt. And now it's filled up 3-2. Rip to third. Arenado to first in time. Inning over. Giants down in order, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in San
Leading off for the
Francisco,
Cardinals,
new inning getting
shortstop,
started. Now it's the
Thomas
shortstop,
Sajazi.
Thomas Sajazi. Sajazi,
Ball.
22 years old, and he was a
1-0.
5th-round pick in 2020.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are
That's
turning
ball
into
down.
a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Two-0. Slider for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's down and in. A slider missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey, ha.
going to count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Alec Burleson.
2 down, bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Up the middle, Adames whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch
No
hit.
balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Next offering is downstairs. Good eye on that spot.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there.
Count
4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between.
Now
just not
batting,
able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next, Christian Koss. He hit into a double play his first time up. And
No,
that
that's
misses. 1-0.
That's the ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. And misses inside. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberator is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for St.
On the mound
Louis.
now, Andre Palante.
Number 53.
And as relievers go, he's not
Andre
a big
Palante.
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
1 out, runner at second. Gilbert will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home, he will score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Here's Andrew Kisner, flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Sajazi over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. The Cards hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-1's the count.
Just
No,
missed.
that's low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Inside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Arenado stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So digging in, Jose Fermin, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. And strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure
No
out
ball,
a way
two
to
strikes.
shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1 left for the Cardinals. It's 5-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Palante back to work. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Chris Roycroft up and loosening in the pen. Romero getting loose as well. Popped up. Fermin on his way over. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael
And that's
Devers.
Rafael Devers in the box. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's down and in. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. 1-2 here.
2-2.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K
shortstop,
right there. I think the hitter saw it all the
Willie
way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. And they get Adames for the out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Oracle
Leading off
Park,
for St.
and now the
Louis.
catcher comes up to him.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Crooks.
Crooks. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's a ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now
Pretty much
batting,
gifted
the
in first
center
base with a
fielder,
quick
Victor
free
Scott
pass.
II.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Inside. Ball one. Crooks on at first. Nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just missing inside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt and gets away.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Thomas Sajazi.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Thomas Sajazi. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there, got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. On the ground. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Giants 5 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Sonny Gray appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close
2-2.
with that one, and it's 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. And there's a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That's inside. And the count even 1-1. In the air, left side. Nootbaar on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going. Wide throw, and it gets away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
baseman,
That's about as
Christian
textbook as it gets. Got his stride low,
Haas.
out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In the dirt, blocked.
2-2's the count.
Lee off of first with 2 away.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. One left for San Francisco as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Logan Webb, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Beck getting cranked up as well. This one in the air. Chapman hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Just
No, that
missed.
That's the ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Trevor McDonald out of the game. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Logan Webb.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Second baseman, Jose Fermin.
So up next, Jose Fermin. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Walker, the lead runner at second. Arenado over at first with one away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Line drive, base hit. Walker is waved home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
And here is Jimmy Crooks. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Victor Scott in the St. Louis on deck circle. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The tying run at the plate. And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
New arm for the Giants, Matt Gage.
Number 93.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You're balls, one strike.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That misses. 2-2. Ball two. A little bit low.
That's a really good take.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So Jay-Z up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. That's too low. And a count 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Pitch misses. Full count now.
Got a full count.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
So the tying run at second and fouled off. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they find a way to break up the no-hitter, and now it's stretch time. It's the Giants 5 and the Cardinals 3. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Drew Gilbert.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the catcher to hit, Andrew Kisner. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Man at first, one away. Now a fly ball to right center. Walker gets under it, makes the grab for the second out. Now it's Devers at the plate.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Gilbert, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So digging in, Willie Adames. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That's outside, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that is in for a strike. 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And that's a strike. 2 outs, bases are full. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Just missed.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. And that is out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth.
76.
Spencer Bivens.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At the plate,
Leading off
Alec
for the Cardinals,
Burleson.
first baseman.
The Cardinals
Alec
in
Burleson.
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fouled off. He was late.
One, two.
This to third. Chapman over to first in time. First out in the top of the eighth.
Those
Now
plays can be
batting,
tricky.
left
They're
fielder,
routine, but that doesn't mean
Lars
it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following
Now
suit. It's just a
right
good
fielder,
day as a
Jordan
manager or as a
Walker.
pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't
Outside,
find
ball.
the zone.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 6 and the Cardinals 3.
pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
59.
8th. JoJo Romero.
JoJo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder,
off for
Jung-Hoo
the
Lee.
Giants, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
In the
1-0.
dirt, and it's 1-0.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And another
No, that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything.
Now
In that
batting,
spot, it
second
required
baseman,
going to the ground,
Christian
getting a little dirty, and making a strong
Koss.
throw for the out. Great play.
So up next, Christian Koss. Foul ball there. Next offering
1-1.
way upstairs. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Sonny Gray getting loose out there. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Gilbert.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses.
inside.
1-1. Center field. Scott moving in on this one. Squeezes it. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Giants.
back. And here comes the closer,
Number
Ryan
74.
Walker.
Well, he's the guy they hope
Ryan.
to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Second base.
Jose Fermin getting ready to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. Now one gone in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, catcher Jimmy Crooks.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Jimmy Crooks. First offering, and it just misses. The Redbirds trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
3-0 down. That's ball
Take your
4.
base,
Tried
ball
another
4.
sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage
Now
right there. Walk
center
number
fielder,
3, and the
Victor
free
Scott
bags
II.
keep on coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. That one
Nope,
misses.
ball.
That's 5 straight.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And there's the strike. Trying to bunt his way on. Koss. Off balance feet. There's one.
Now batting,
Tough play right there.
shortstop,
Didn't really have enough
Thomas
time to
DeJesus.
set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So they're down to their final out. Thomas DeJesus next up for the Cardinals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Scott off of first with 2 away.
Two one.
And that
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
3-1 now.
Pressure mountain
3-1.
right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. McDonald with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.